This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
Resist, make it. If you want to support the Predator Poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.
Can you recash thoughts?
Ready to get this offender.
Hi, John. Hi. I'm glad we get to meet finally. My mommy's in the shower. She's in the shower. We can hear the shower going. But when I sit down, I'm glad I get to see you.
You okay?
Yeah, are you? Yeah, you look like my Uncle Alfredo.
Really?
Yeah, but we don't talk to him anymore. He lives in Michigan.
I bet you miss him.
No, my mommy doesn't like him.
Oh no?
No, I'm just here with my Chucky doll. What about some fudge? My mommy got just for you. It's good, trust me. So what are we gonna do today?
Whatever you and your mom want.
It's whatever you wanna do, I trust you. What do you wanna do?
I can do anything.
Do you wanna do what we talked about on Telegram? How you said you wanted to have threesome with me and my mommy? How we do that?
At first it'll be me and your mom, just so that way you can see what to do, and then afterwards you can join.
Yeah, then what happens when I join in?
And then the real funny things.
What do you mean?
You losing your virginity.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Are you? Yeah. My mommy had to hop in the shower for like 5 minutes. She she wanted to smell good and stuff for you.
Hey, Juan, man, just if you don't mind staying where you are, I just want to have a conversation with you, dude. No, you're a good dude. I know you're trying to get your shit together and everything. I just want to talk to you. My name's Gordon. I'm sorry to meet you like this. I know you're just trying to get your stuff together, so I just want to talk to you, okay? I don't think you're a bad guy or anything like that, but you know, I know we just made a slight misstep in our road to success, so okay. I'm showing you grace right now, I promise you, okay? I'm sorry this has to happen like this, but I just want to make sure you're on the right path with shit, okay? Okay. But like I said, my name's Gordon. I'm sorry to meet you like this, dude. Listen, you mind just looking at me real quick? I'm going to look at you right now and say I don't think you need trouble. Probably just a nudge in the right direction, okay? Do you agree with that?
I do.
Okay. So, look, if we can just talk this out and just get it knocked out, I see no issue. Because how old are you?
32.
Okay, you're 32. You got a whole life ahead of you. If you were 50, I think things would be a little bit different, all right? But you're 32, you're still young. You're a few years younger than I am, so I know at 32 I didn't necessarily have everything figured out, all right? So I've been in your shoes, okay? You feel me with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, obviously, do you know I'm here to talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna be upfront with me because I know you want to get this taken care of and you just want to get this stuff done so you can move on and see your kids again. You know what I mean? So let me just ask this, or I'm just gonna say this and you tell me if you agree. I think the internet is dragging you into some shit you probably don't want to be a part of. That's hard to stay out of. Am I right about that?
It is.
Okay. So how did we? Before anything, I'm just going to ask: is the stuff on Telegram? Because I mean, your name is. I mean, it's not. I'm not going to ask you what's on there. We all know it's what's on there. But is any of that stuff that you made yourself, or is it stuff that other people are just giving to you? Because that's a pretty big distinction.
I've never made anything myself.
Okay, so it's all just secondhand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that a promise? Okay, I appreciate that. That's a huge thing. So there's nothing you shared of anything you made yourself? No. Okay. So when I hear that, that shows me that, you know, you're more so falling into peer pressure rather than trying to be the kingpin of, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when did it start up again after you got out in February? Like, was it immediate or did?
No, it was a little bit later. I was trying to stay clean.
Okay. What do you think pulled you into it? What's making it?
Life.
Yeah. It's hard without your kids. Mm-hmm. I get you. How's a barber school going?
It's going.
Yeah. Learning how to do some good stuff or? Mm-hmm. Okay. I would say I'll go by there and visit you one day, but you know, I don't really have too much hair to cut, so I don't think I'd be a good candidate to learn on, but you know, I got some long-haired friends of mine. Do you actually, so you say you don't cut females' hair? Mm-mm. Okay. Well, I can't bring my girlfriend by there, but maybe one day. But what do you want to do? Do you want to open up your own shop or work under somebody or?
I want to go ahead and just leave right now.
Well, you can do whatever you want, dude, but I'm letting you know we have everything saved. And look, I'm just being upfront, dude. You're 32, you're young. I don't have to be here talking to you. Mm-hmm. Of course you can leave, but I would say, knowing myself, it's probably the worst thing you could do because I'd rather find the people that are actually the head of this shit online, okay? I don't care. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but I'm not as worried about the guy who's slipping up with internet stuff versus people sending this shit to you. You get what I'm saying? So if it got you into something bad, that's a whole lot different than you just being, you know, some monster. Because I really don't think you're that, dude. I think you need some help. And have you ever received help for any of this at all before?
I'm trying to right now.
Okay, do you see it?
I'm actually having an appointment next month.
Okay. So, look, I'm going to tell you right now, I care more about the people sending this shit to you and actually creating this stuff. Do you get where I'm coming from with that? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Telegram's kind of a newer thing to me. I found out about it this year.
Is that more so like groups or individuals or both? Like, how does it usually work on there?
I don't really know. I mean, it's more, I guess, individual.
Okay. How do you think they found you to send that your way?
I don't know. It's just, I guess, by my name.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, so is it mostly links to this, or is it they just throw this crap in the chat? Like, how does it usually work with these people?
Yeah, it's more like just individual, like, videos.
Okay. So, what are the age ranges that they try to display to you?
Just various. It literally can be any.
So, what would be the highest to the lowest?
I mean, they're just.
It's not, dude. It's not your stuff. This can lead me to getting actual people who I think who are beyond help, which I don't think you are. I mean, you have kids of your own, dude. I know you want to see them. I know you care about them. So just think, if someone did this to your kids, you wouldn't be too happy about it, right? So you're basically giving. I mean, I think you're sincere in wanting to give back and turn this around. Are you sincere about it? Okay. So being sincere about it, man. Let's step over you and let's go find these actual people doing. Because you don't want to be a part of those people, do you? So that's why I'm asking. It's none of your, I'm not even going to ask you about stuff that you've made yourself, if there even is any. I'm not going to find out because I'm willing to give you that grace and just care about those other. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm asking. I'm not saying you condone it or anything because I already saw in the chats that your ages are 8 and up. So I'm not going to ask you about it because I don't need to. You know, it's more so what are the ages that they're showing? Because
like I said, it just varies what they want to show.
I get you. So what's the youngest that they've shown? I'm not going to be mad at whatever you say, man. I promise you.
I want to say like 5 or 6.
5 or 6? Okay. Are these like videos, pictures, or both?
Both.
Okay. So I know I'm not going to ask you about what happens in a video of a 15-year-old because, you know, that's like puberty age and, you know, most men have a thing for that and that's normal. So I'm not going to get us off here. I'm not going to get our car sticking out of our pants or anything. But I'm just going to ask you what happens in a video of a 5-year-old because I know you don't like that stuff because you even said in the messages yourself you don't even like that stuff. So this is purely like, hey, I want to find the guy who did that. You know, you get what I'm saying? So
It doesn't really show the guy's face. It's just usually just more.
okay, so who's usually giving the? Is it the guy or the girl? I know you mentioned the face, but
The girl.
okay. Do you know like what race these kids are or like what part of the world is coming from? If you can,
Don't know.
what are some that you think you've seen with that?
They're more like overseas.
Okay, probably less restrictive over there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thank you for telling me that. I think shows me your sincerity about this. Is there talking in some of these videos?
No, it really isn't.
Okay. Is there sound?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
What are the sounds in the videos?
Just like background noise, really.
Okay. How long are these videos usually like a 5-year-old get?
Not long.
Okay. Like talking
About 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, so it's not too bad. How often do they post stuff of like infants and 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds?
I don't know. 'Cause like I said, it's usually individuals, but more or less I just like don't really say anything to them.
Okay, fair enough. How often have they shown you, or how many times do you think they've shown you something of like a baby? Like newborn, 1 year old, 2 years old?
No. I try to stay away from that.
Too young? Okay. That's what I suspected. I really don't think you like. I'm only asking about the shit you don't like. Like I'm not gonna hear you spill to me about like a 16-year-old having sex because I'm not trying to you know just chat with the boys here right now. That's you know I'm talking about stuff that we both don't like because we're both on the same team when it comes to that. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So obviously you know the babies are most important. You're a father yourself, and you can agree with me on that. What would be happening to like a baby in some of these videos? Because that
I don't know. Like I said, with anything younger, I really.
Okay. Well, I know you don't like it, but there's a difference between not liking something versus seeing what it is, right? Like if you see the house burn down next to you, I'm not going to say, "Hey, man, you're a arsonist," or "You're a, you burned this house down," or anything like that. I'll be like, "Hey, man, what happened in it?" Because we're right next to it, right? So I know these have sent some very young to you of that age. So it's more so, I know you don't like it. I wouldn't ask you about it if you did, but what's going on in a video of a baby? And I'm not going to even ask you if you to, because I know you did not. I know you wouldn't do that, okay? But it's more so what happens, because I want to try to track this kid down. You get what I'm saying? So what would happen in a video of a baby? I'm not judging you.
They more or less just, what I've seen is just the guys just like over the baby,
Okay. Is the baby like crying, just sitting there, or?
just sitting there or laying there.
Jeez, okay. Are these babies usually boys, girls, or both?
More or less girls.
Okay. Is it any like any like women on girl stuff, or is it just guy on girl, or?
It's more a guy on girl.
Okay. So I don't really talk to too many people who are sincere about wanting to get their shit right, and I think you're genuinely someone who wants to get their shit right. So I'm only going to ask you this because of that. I've never actually had an answer for this, but what compels? I guess what's a temptation for sharing these CP links around or sharing these child videos around? Because I'm sure you know that at this point this was like a decoy thing or whatever, but we've also had decoy accounts on you that received child from you, and it seems like you trade it pretty quickly. Like what was kind of what makes you send that stuff out? Like what's the temptation with that? As long as none of your shit, man, I'm willing to talk to you about it. Like,
I just don't want to get in trouble anymore. I don't want to go to jail.
I know it sucks, doesn't it? But look, right now, the way you're answering me, it shows me that you actually want help for this, and it shows me that you actually care about turning your shit around. Can you look at me real quick? Like, I just more so want to kind of figure out why this keeps happening and if it'll ever happen again. And I think you're sincere. I don't think jail does too much for you, right? Because you just came out and did it again, right? So I think more so it's best that we kind of figure out why this is happening and figure out a way that, hey, you know what? Whatever I'm doing right now isn't working, but there's another solution to it. If you're willing to, I mean, that's something I want to do for you, but if you don't want to do that, then just let me know.
Like I said, I just don't want to go back to jail.
Yeah, I'm not even a cop, but I'm not here to have that happen, man. I don't think you should, man. I think that just looking into some of your with your babe mama, if you even want to call her that, and look, I'm not saying you've been a saint, you haven't. I'm not going to sugarcoat for you, but she's not exactly fair with stuff, I don't think. I think you're a good father and you're a well-meaning person. I mean, not a lot of people just come out, go to barber school, try to get their shit together, and you're trying, man. It's not everybody can be like Michael Jordan, but people can put in effort, and effort's what matters. So if I see good effort from you and wanting to get this turned around, man, I really, really think that this can be. Truly, bro. It sucks. I know it sucks, man. I know it sucks. It's hard to talk about.
I hate the way my mind thinks. I hate that I try to control it sometimes and I'll be okay for a little bit.
Mm.
And then, I don't know, it's just more or less, I guess, just the devil picking at me and just...
Do you go to church?
I have been.
Do you think that's been helping, or do you think it's just you're getting overpowered?
It's been helping, but at the same time, just with all this family drama.
Right. Because it kind of sucks with this type of stuff, because everybody that would understand kind of what you're going through or be sympathetic towards you. They don't know how the internet works. Then everybody that knows how the internet works is going to look at you as like just a person that you're not, which is a bad person. But my name is genuinely Gordon, and what I can tell you, dude, I know how the internet works, and I understand what you're feeling right now. And I'm the only person that you've ever met in your life that can understand both sides of what you're feeling right now, what you're dealing with. So I don't look at you as a person who's bad or anything like that. Just troubled, you know. And troubled as hope. If you're bad, I don't think I'd waste my time talking to you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be here talking to you. I wouldn't be the one to talk to you. I decided to come talk to you because I can tell when someone's troubled versus when somebody has bad intentions, you know. And I'm thinking you're troubled. If I'm wrong about that, tell me right now. But I don't think I am. Would you say you're troubled?
No.
No, troubled? Like, just fighting demons right now?
I am.
Yeah. So I just want to ask this, and if it's too personal, don't answer it, because I'm not trying to infringe on you or anything. But when did your mind start feeling this way about stuff?
Honestly, I don't know.
Like, was it for as long as you remember, or yesterday, or what do you think it was?
I don't know. I don't know when it started. Sometimes I wish I knew, but
It just became a thing?
yeah.
Okay. What was the first time that we kind of acted on these thoughts?
I don't know.
Do you like regret? Do you regret some of the things that have happened because of these thoughts?
Every day.
Okay. Well, I genuinely appreciate that, dude. Shows me that this can be put behind you, really. Have you ever, and again, if it's too personal, don't answer it, but have you ever apologized to your cousin for what happened when you were 23 and she was 12?
I have.
You have? Does she still talk to you?
No.
No. Is it because of that?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't. I just lost communication with all my cousins from that area.
That area?
Because they live in Laredo and I just never really kept in contact with them.
They live in Laredo, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's where that whole regrettable incident happened?
Yes.
What brought you? Are you from Laredo or from Dallas?
From Dallas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit better than Laredo. Laredo's a dump, man. But so that cousin, how many times did she do that to you? Suck your. Like, was she into it, or was it just something that you were forcing onto her? And either way, I'm not going to judge you, but I'm just genuinely wondering, like, how that would have happened.
She was the one that came on to me.
Okay. And how old was she when that happened?
I don't remember. Probably about around 12.
12. Okay. How many times did she do that to you?
Just that once.
Just that once. You know, you still played and I get it, dude. I have a 12-year-old sister. I'm a little bit older, but, you know, parents divorce, you get how that is. I have a 12-year-old sister, and trust me, we've had to take her phone before and be like, who are you talking to? I get it, man. But do you blame yourself at all for that, though?
I do.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. So one thing I've noticed that helps with preventing this stuff from happening again, when you kind of block it out and don't acknowledge your full responsibility in it, it tends to happen again. I know you don't want to victimize anybody, or you don't want to put your into any kid. I get that. But one way to do that is to just face it up front. So I want to make sure you don't look at her as a piece of meat who is just a mouth on you. Do you look at her as a human being or a human being? Do you promise? So if she's a human being, let's not call her your cousin, because you have a ton of those, especially in Laredo. My God! But what's her name then if she's not a piece of meat to you? How do you spell that? I already know who she is, so don't worry about it. I'm just wondering if you're sincere about putting her as a human being rather than a mouth that was on you. All right. Well, I'll say I went to school with a lot of Briannas, both black and Hispanic, and even 2 whites. I went to school in Houston, so that Brianna could be anybody, man. What's Brianna's last name? That's something I already know too, so I'm not. I want to see how sincere you are, man, with having regret for that, because that to me shows a big step in the right direction. So what is your last name? Is that with the end? Okay. And she's you're how old? 32?
Mm-hmm.
So she'd be what, 21 now?
21, 22, something like that.
Okay. So you say she came on to you, and I'm not necessarily discounting that, but what house was it in then? Like, was it your house, her house, or?
Her parents.
Her parents, okay. And that was in Laredo, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What street do your parents live on?
Honestly, I don't even know.
That's fair. I'm not going to expect you to. So, there was a few people we've talked to before we came here today, and there was also a 4-year-old when you were 15, and obviously that, what happens between 2 kids is 2 kids, but I think that's a symptom of, problems that arose in your adulthood. So, was that 4-year-old, was it also, or was that somebody else?
Somebody else.
Okay, which cousin was that? What's her relation to?
They're not related.
Different sides of the family?
Mm-hmm.
Where did it happen?
My house, my mom's house.
In Dallas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's his last name?
I want to say it.
Okay. Is her full name short for anything?
No, it's
So obviously a 4-year-old does not come on to you. You're smart enough to know that, and if I was talking to other people, and if I was truly trying to get at them, I'd be like, oh man, this 4-year-old hop on your and what happened next. But I'm not here to trick you into shit, dude. You're taking. I can see the look you have regret, man. It's apparent. So, so I'm just gonna ask, what did you do to? I'm not gonna say a 4-year-old initiated. I mean, we're too smart to play into that stuff. So, what happened?
I was trying to play with her, but I never actually did anything to her.
What did you try to do to her?
I tried to.
Okay. How did that get stopped?
My sister.
Did she walk? So she knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the reaction from the family to that?
They were disappointed in me.
Yeah. So I think, so basically what happens, your brain doesn't develop till you're 25, and experiences you have before the brain develops, it can shape your mindset, So when you see, for example, when a kid grows up in a broken home where the parents hit each other, there's divorcing, the chance that kid's going to get divorced or skyrocket because that's all they know, you know what I mean? So when you've been let have these experiences with people younger than you before you turn 25, of course it's going to shape your mind into just kind of being in a way you didn't want to be. Which it sucks, but it's reversible, man. It's reversible, and I promise you this is the first step into reversing it. So when was the first time that you watched it?
When my baby mama caught me.
That was the first time you watched it?
Mm-hmm.
She got you on the first time you watched it? Man, she gotta freaking be watching. She has to be a probation officer, man. She watches you like a hawk. She reported you, I assume?
Yes.
How long ago was this?
23.
Okay. How did you access child?
The Telegram.
Oh, damn it, man, that app. What was your name on Telegram then?
I don't even remember.
That's fair. So what made you get the name?
I don't know. I was just hoping, like, maybe part of me was trying to get people to send me links.
Okay. So I do want to kind of revisit from earlier. What tempts you to send some of these links or videos and pictures to other people? Because like I said, we had a few accounts on you, and my God, man, you're like a blackjack dealer, man, giving cards to everybody. It's kind of wild, man. But what caused you to do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not judging, but the only thing I'm judging is just an answer. You know, I'm not judging. It doesn't matter how bad it is, because in order to fix a problem, you have to know what it is, right? Sugarcoating doesn't really help anything. So what do you think causes it? I promise you, I'm not judging you.
I guess because maybe I'm trying to look for something that I want, but have yet to find it.
So what ages have other people gotten from you?
Just usually between anything between like 7, 8.
7, 8. Do you only send this in the chat, or do you send mega links too?
No, just in the chat.
Just in the chat, okay. How many people since February do you think have received child from you?
Not many.
What's the number you think?
Probably like 2 or 3.
2 or 3? Okay. I see. So, you have an Android phone?
I do.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy phone to look at. How many images or videos of child you saved on there?
I don't save them to my phone.
Okay, so they're just sitting in Telegram right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were you planning on sending Claire when you said, let me send you a video of what I want to do? What video did you have in mind with that?
It was more like an actual, like video.
Yeah, well, it's okay to stay the course, man. It's okay to just kind of stay within the confines of truth, because she even said herself that, you can send me a regular video, just not child. I said, well, I don't send regular. So I'm just going to ask it one more time, then. It's I don't know all the answers, but I know when an answer is truthful. So obviously that wasn't. So I'm not going to hold it against you because you feel bad about it, and that's a normal thing to do, to not be fully truthful when you feel bad about something. It shows you're a human being. So I'm not going to hold it against you. But what video were you actually going to send over to her?
It wasn't a video. Well, it was more like a picture of like a family. Like, I guess the dad, the mom, and the daughter.
Okay. Were they naked?
They were.
Okay. Where'd you get that picture from?
Telegram.
Man, that is a great site, isn't it? What about that Russian website? What's it called?
Something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's on there?
It just shows pictures.
Okay. What percentage of those pictures are naked?
I mean, there's none really.
None really. So the naked on Telegram?
Yes.
Okay. Has this ever happened before where there's been a quote unquote family talking to you to meet up or anything like that?
No.
No, first time. Okay. How many underage people have you talked to online besides that?
None.
None. I got my tentacles in more places than you think, man. How many do you think it's been that have been underage?
Um, I think 2 maybe.
Okay, how old were the other ones?
13.
13. Where were they? What app was that?
Telegram.
Telegram. Okay, where were they from?
I don't know. They never responded back.
Fair enough. Can you get my phone, please? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. Okay. I do actually want to get your phone number after this whole thing, because yeah, I do want to get your phone number after this whole thing, because I want to stay in touch with you. I mean, would you be okay with that?
As long as I don't go to jail.
Well, I don't.
Like, I'm willing to actually. I want.
Follow through and get help so this doesn't happen again. I mean, yeah. I mean, that would be the only thing I think that could be a result of this, right?
I don't want to see the truth.
Yeah. We don't need to go through all these, do we? Okay. Where's the condom then? Let's skip all this. Where's the condom at? Is it where?
It's over there on there.
Okay. Can you just so, hey man, I want to get shanked. I know you're a safe dude, but I gotta be safe. You get how it is. Can you get the condom from me if you don't mind? I'm just kidding about that. Just a joke. I'm just playing it safe. You got a whole box of them things? Holy. Here, I'll sit down if you don't mind. All right. Man, 12? How many rounds were you going to go with these people?
It was like, I didn't know how many to get.
They're stallion, dude. Save for. What was the plan supposed to be for today?
Honestly, I was just nervous. I didn't know what to do.
Okay. Well, what did you want to happen, man?
Probably a threesome.
Okay. How old is it?
From what I was told, 11.
Okay. See, so are there any other people? Are there any other people that have been underage that would say they've had a encounter with Juan?
No.
No, just those two. Okay, so I mean, it's not all lost. Where do your parents think you are right now?
They don't know where I'm at.
Fair enough. So are you on parole or probation?
Probation.
Okay, and you're not supposed to leave Dallas County?
Correct.
Do you have an ankle monitor?
No.
So it's full on trust, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's not too. Should have thought that one through, man. That's all right though. We'll make it right. Well, so just genuine. What got you into barber school? Like, you have a pretty good haircut.
When I was locked up, I was cutting here and there, and I liked it.
Yeah. Were you in protective custody in jail or no?
Mm-mm.
So how did they treat you in there with what you had?
Horrible.
Oh, I see.
Are the cops coming for me?
Say again?
Are the cops coming for me?
Yeah, that skinny 100-pound girl right there that just walked in is definitely the cops.
No, I'm just saying, like, did y'all call the cops on me?
No, she came late. I'm sure you know at this point we're doing like a little sting house type thing, and I think there's some people that might need it, but there's obviously, I'm in the boat where I just want this to stop, okay? And obviously, throwing you in a cage for 11 months didn't really make anything stop, did it? So.
I mean, honestly, it helped for a while. But
Right. But what do you think the long-term thing is for making it stop?
just staying focused, making sure I still stay with God and not let the temptation control me anymore.
I got you. So I'm gonna send this to the person who played as Claire. She's obviously not here right now. This is gonna be sent to her, but it's not to put you on blast or anything like that, okay? But so yeah, just hide your face. It's fine. So what happened when 12 and you were 23?
She came over to me and initiated contact.
What did she do to you?
She started writing me.
Then what?
And she got off and then started giving me a...
Okay. How long did it take you to finish?
I didn't.
How long was she doing it for?
Not long, probably like 2-3 minutes.
Okay. And she's over in Laredo,
Yes.
and that's where it happened. Okay. Yeah, man, I appreciate you taking accountability for stuff like this.
Trust me, I do want to get help.
Yeah, I think you do too. I can tell you do. So, what is the? I think it starts with the internet stuff that's on that phone. Gives you these ideas in your head to do stupid things or up things. I mean, how many things of child are sitting on your Telegram right now that you can just access in 1 second? You know, I think that's an issue.
I have no idea.
What's your best guess?
Probably about 5.
On all your Telegram chats, there's only 5 things you have right now. I mean, that's probably not believable for Telegram. What do you think the actual number is?
I'm saying like probably like 5 people. Like,
5 people sending that to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how many videos total do you think are in those chats right now that you'd be getting rid of?
Quite a few. Probably about 50.
50? What are the ages in those chats?
Like I said, it's nothing less than 8 for sure.
Okay. Are there any mega links in those chats?
There's a few, but most of them they get they come off,
Sure.
so they stop working after a while.
Right. I'm going to call this guy named Gunther real quick. If you don't mind, I want to talk to you.
Who is it?
He's a student of mental health.
You said the router wasn't like over there? Cause that keeps fucking up.
Yeah, I didn't see it, man.
Hello.
Hey, Gunther, I'm doing that thing I told you about today.
Yes, Mr. Flowers. Hi. Who are we helping today?
I'm helping Juan out. Gosh, there was just one thing I wanted to ask him.
Juan? Juan?
Yeah, Juan, because he's about to work some magic and turn his life around. But Juan, on your Android, you have a passcode to it.
I do.
Is it 4 or 6 digits, or is it one of those thingies?
It's a
The little grit tic-tac-toe type thing. Okay. Is there like a? Is your thing like in a pizza shape at all, or anything CP related?
no.
Okay. You sure? Because a lot of people, because your name on there, a lot of people have their passcodes as that.
No.
What is your passcode to give me a peace of mind? I'm obviously not going to get in your phone, but like, give me a peace of mind. I didn't know what it is.
It's a Z.
So, right, diagonal, right? Okay, that's not too bad.
I can hear Juan is trying to be cooperative. That's excellent, Mr. Flowers.
Dude.
Is it possible I could speak with him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's been nothing but freaking great. He's even right here.
Juan, my name is Gunther, and I'm a student of mental health. How are you feeling?
Just horrible.
You want a water, Juan?
Yes.
If I can, please.
Yeah, man.
You were very hopeful that today would turn out differently, I'm sure.
Honestly, if I can be quite honest, I'm glad nothing happened because I don't know how I'll be able to continue with what I wanted in a way to happen. Cause
You have learned something from this.
In all honesty, I didn't know what I wanted.
Well, was the decoy your type?
To a degree, yes.
You're open to dating outside of your race.
Yes.
Are you a gamer, Juan?
No. I mean,
Okay.
I've played games, but I just don't have a game console.
All right. How do you think you wound up here today? Do you think you were born attracted to the younger ages, or do you think this developed?
I believe it was developed in a way.
Okay. And how did it start?
I myself was abused.
Hey, Juan,
At what age?
are you gonna delete the child phone? Juan, are you gonna delete the child phone?
No, I didn't.
Say again.
No, I didn't.
Are you gonna delete the child now though?
No.
Huh? You're not gonna delete it?
Well, yeah, I would want to, but
Okay. Would you be willing to delete in front of the officer the child phone?
am I going to jail?
Okay. Well, there's child phone we need to delete, right? Okay.
792.
And you are a offender?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And you're here to meet an 11-year-old pretty much? Are you supposed to be in Dallas County or in Kaufman County right now, or are you allowed to leave Dallas County?
No.
Okay. And
Juan, I did not know you're a offender. I have to go. Bye.
Yeah, it's kind of the deal here.
Go on.
Come through. See you.
Is that your name?
Yes.
He can come in.
Juan, come out here. We can talk to you later. Come here, we're gonna talk to you later. Yeah, well, I don't know if upstairs, sir. I should keep moving. Sure. Not going anywhere. I see you right there. What's going on today, dude?
Oh, dude. He's in trouble, bro. We could definitely call Laredo PD and just show him all this. Bro, I've noticed when they're like crying, you're like, do you just look at them as a piece of meat? Then what are their names? It always works. Ah. You're about to have up. Yeah, guy power. Yeah, he left the wine for us. You should drink it, Pris.
You know, I bought 4 bottles of wine right before I realized I was pregnant.
Oh my god.
Just in the fridge. Look, okay, you have Jesus.
Oh no. I don't need those for him. Well, yeah, oh, he's so evil. He's such a little sneaky too.
He looks sad.
Yeah. Bro, I f***ed up.
Yeah, he has a bumper sticker on his window that says Pimp Mobile.
Oh my god.
No way.
Yeah.
How does he not know? Terrell to meet an 11-year-old and her mom. His name online was literally. And yeah, he's not supposed to leave Dallas County. Him being here
been charged for and gave their names and locations. So we're going to be following up with Laredo, Texas PD, and hopefully gets put away for life as a result of this confrontation. So, yeah. Adios, one. Bye.
Bro's name's John, dude.
John.
John Rivers.
Juan Rivera.
If you want to support the Predator Poachers catching the sickest both near and far, go to the pinned comment. If you're on Rumble, press the red join button to see over 30 videos early and uncensored for only $10 a month. We can't do this without your help, so join our locals.